we need more energy. Woo! Woo!
We're gonna name this vlog Connecting with Mystery Day. Dating Connect.
That's good. Hi guys, welcome back. So today, Mystery Bae and I are playing this Dating Connect game. We found this on Amazon and we've actually had it for a few months, but never got the chance to play the game. So I will link this down below if you guys are interested in playing it. This isn't sponsored or anything. I literally just found it on Amazon. So if you guys are interested in playing this with your significant other, then I will link it down below. Also, if you're new to my channel and you're very confused about who this white mask person is, I have a couple videos about Mystery Bae already up on my channel. I will link the Q&A somewhere up here. So if you haven't seen that and you're confused, watch that before going on with this video. So pretty much this just comes with like 4 different categories. So it comes with a self-reflection, icebreaker, explorations, and deeper connect.
That's a type of game that you don't play on Valentine's Day.
Why?
It'll cause some
You think it'll cause arguments?
some disputes.
I feel like since Valentine's Day is coming up, this is a cute, like, quality time game to play. No?
We're about to find out, we'll see.
Oh my god, I actually saw in one of the reviews that a couple was like, don't play this game, it brings up past arguments. So I guess we'll find out. We're just gonna choose a couple from each because otherwise we'll be here for hours. The first deck of cards we're gonna start with is self-reflection.
Pick a card and a card.
Oh, I'm nervous. Wait, you're supposed
Good
to...
one.
Okay, you read it for me, okay? Okay. What?
Let's give that one.
Well, let me see.
No.
Let me see. I want to show them. I want to see. I'm gonna read through all of it to try to figure out what was it?
I don't know.
What?
Let's see.
That's not fair.
Oh, this is a good one. Consider inner circle red flags like, are your parents or other significant people, such as close friends, strongly against your relationship?
No. Literally no one is.
No.
Our families love each other. I feel like the top reasons relationships struggle is either finances or like in-law issues. Like, you know, the guy or girl side of the family is causing issues, and that's a big thing in marriage. So thankfully, his side of the family is beyond amazing, and he loves my side of the family. Like, there's no issues at all.
Parents get along too, so that's...
And our
that
parents,
helps.
exactly, our parents get along very well, and we have similar, like, well, the same culture and values.
I like this next question.
Okay.
What is my tentative timeline for having children?
Oh!
Is it asking me or is it asking you?
We should both answer this. We should both answer all of them. Okay. So before I met him, he actually wanted to have all his kids before 30. And I said, I don't want to have any kids before 30. So we realized though you can't really predict when you're gonna have kids. You know what I mean? Like, it always happens unexpectedly, but my goal is to just settle down in my career more before having kids, because then my whole life is gonna be about them. Like, you can't be selfish anymore, you know? And I'm like in my selfish years right now, and I'm trying to build myself.
No, I always thought it was gonna be like 27, 28, where I'd have kids, but...
Yeah, you wanted all your kids before 30. I'm like...
All right, next question. That's
I can read.
inappropriate for YouTube.
Give me. You're skipping too many questions.
You get 3 cards. That's it. Yeah, some of these we need to not mention on YouTube, so move on.
We should play these separately
later.
This one is sad. How would you respond if your partner developed a health condition?
I mean, that's bound to happen. That's just life.
You have to love the person regardless of the state they're in. You know what I mean? So if something happens and it's unexpected and you feel some type of way and you're like, I can't do this anymore, then you didn't love them. You didn't truly love them to begin with. Exactly.
I agree.
All right, moving on to icebreakers. So this one, prompts for starting fun and meaningful conversations with your date. Ooh. I'll just put that there for now.
How would you make your partner feel that they are your priority?
It's about actions, like what you do to make them feel like you're their priority. What you do, your actions. It's not just like all about the words. Obviously words are important too, like making them feel appreciated, but also like making sure every week You guys have some quality time, like a date night, or like on their anniversary, or like birthday.
Speaking about date nights, here's the next question. How will you handle it if I was late for our date? And she's very, I think she enjoys being late.
It's Arab time.
It's not an Arab thing. It's more so a tendency to want to piss me off.
No! Oh my god, that's not true. Okay, let me explain. When it comes to work related stuff, I'm always on time. But when it comes to just hanging out, like, why am I rushing? I don't mean to do it. I just like don't get ready on time. I think the first time we hung out, was I late?
The first time we hung out, I went to Vegas. She was about an hour and a half, 2 hours late.
That is not true. It was 30 minutes.
And one time I actually flew in from California to Vegas, and I had to wait at the airport for about an hour, hour and a half.
Can we move on?
So there's a common trend here. The trend is
being an Arab girl.
She's late around an hour and a half to 2 hours most of the time.
Okay, let's move on. Haha. That's what being a girl's about. What can I not joke about at all with you? What can I not joke about?
That's a hard question because, like,
no, but there are certain things. I am very goofy at times, and I feel like he's more serious at times. But we get each other's sense of humor. You know, like we're on the same wavelength. Like if I'm joking about something, like you get it.
I mean, the most common thing for a girl is like don't joke about her weight. But that's not an issue here, obviously. But you know.
Yeah, he hasn't done that yet. What are some things that you can talk about for hours? Everything? Finances, love,
goals.
Our goals. Okay, let's move on to explorations.
Pick a card, any card.
What gives you the confidence that you'll be able to make your relationship work?
You only get confidence from preparation. So when we first met, as we talked about in the Q&A, we talked about a lot of things that we, like expectations for the future, so that gives you confidence.
Yeah.
And if you guys both agree on those things, then you both have confidence with that.
But it's also a feeling. It's like I'm confident this is gonna work because of how I feel about this person and us sharing the same values and the same outlook on life. What has your faith taught you about being patient? What has your faith taught you about dealing with failure or pain? I feel like faith is like the root of... I feel like faith is the root of...
all habits.
Yeah.
All action.
Love, being at peace. It just like derives from faith. Hope, having hope. Describe how it would be for you to pray with your partner.
Yeah, we've done it before, multiple times.
It's beautiful.
It's an amazing feeling.
If any of my decisions or actions have frustrated you so far, please feel free to share your frustration with me today.
Oh gosh. There's been multiple times today where, next question.
No, we can talk about this. Go ahead, tell me what frustrated you about my actions. The fact that I was 2 hours late?
The only thing that frustrates me is people that are late. Humans that are late, yeah. One thing that is my biggest pet peeve is being late.
Yeah, but honey, this isn't a business meeting. We're just hanging out. That's the thing. We have opposite sleeping schedules. I am such a night owl. It's really bad. So I stay up to like 3 a.m. I need to work on it. I know, I have a problem, but I stay up to like 3 a.m. He wakes up at like 4:30 a.m. So he sleeps at like 9. It's currently 9:47 p.m. So he's like so out of it. And I'm like, wah! You know? So we're definitely not on the same sleep schedule cycle. And I do need to work on that, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna be waking up at 4:30, 5 a.m. That's way too early for me. But I need to get better. Do you think it's a good idea to keep each other aware of our daily schedules? Of course.
Yes.
Well, okay, we were long distance for like the first year and a half that we were together. And to be honest, the beginning of our relationship or talking stage, I didn't know what the hell he was doing half the time. Not like I didn't know what he was doing, like he was going out or like socializing, but he was just always work, work, work. And like, I don't know, I just felt weird like randomly calling him throughout the day because I'm like, oh, what if he's busy? What if he's in a meeting? What if he's doing this? So like I never would like call him first because I just felt weird. I'm like, I don't want to bother him, right? But now that we're not long distance anymore, like I know exactly what he does, exactly when his schedule frees up in the day. So it's gotten a lot better, and that's because we're no longer long distance.
You shouldn't hide anything in a relationship.
Don't look back with your mask, they're gonna freak out. You guys were sitting in the lobby area and people are passing by, and I feel like they're gonna freak out if they just see some guy with a white mask. Share 5 positive things about each other that you respect each other for. That's a good one. Go ahead. Is it hard to think of 5 positive things about
I'm just trying to understand the question.
Share 5 positive things about me that you respect me for.
Ooh, it's hard to think when it's 9:30 freaking p.m.
Oh, this is prime time for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a lot.
Start with number 1.
You take care of yourself?
Like how?
Mentally and physically.
Okay. Okay.
You treat other people with respect.
Okay.
Very, very well.
Yeah.
You don't lie. I take that one back. You don't lie.
About what?
A lot of things.
No, I'm not putting that in there.
You take care of yourself. You respect people.
What about you?
You work really hard.
Okay.
You treat me very well as a future wife.
Okay.
And the best of all,
Yeah.
I see you being a great mother. That's 5.
That was a
There's
good
a lot more, you know.
That was a good way to end it. That was really cute. Okay, now I'm blushing. So, 5 positive things about each other. You're very reliable. I can rely on you more than anyone. You are very passionate and hardworking. I've never met someone as hardworking as him. He's very, you know how there's 5 love languages? My biggest love language is acts of service. I mean, I do expect all 5 love languages, but my biggest one is acts of service, and he is like the most helpful, supportive man like I could have envisioned. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm like struggling with something or just any little thing, it's like he thinks ahead and helps me with it before I even think like, oh, I need to do this, or like, oh, if he sees I'm stressed out, he does whatever he can to help me. He supports me with what I want to do, which is very important. Like me being in social media and like acting, performing arts, I feel like a lot of guys, especially in our culture, either don't take it seriously or don't respect it, or they're like, I don't want to be with someone who's pursuing that field. But with him, it's like he supports me, gives me ideas, he's always pushing me to do better. That was like 50 things, right?
Good
Do
job.
I need to go on?
Good job. Great job. I love you.
That was a lot of stuff, right?
Huh?
I love you too. I feel like the first 2 decks were like boring, but these are like getting good. Ask me anything on your mind that we may have not talked about so far.
That is by far the hardest question, because I feel like we've talked about everything in the past 2 years. Almost 2 years.
I feel like we're past that point. Okay, in the past, I've gotten better at this. In the past, like if he says something like in the wrong tone or like something that I'm very sensitive when it comes to him. Mind you, I'm like the least sensitive person ever with anyone else. Like with my family, I'm like the least sensitive. They all know this. But when it comes to him, like any little change of tone, I get like very upset, right? So in the past, I would get upset about like something he said. Even it would be like the dumbest thing. Like it wouldn't even be anything that serious, but I just like think of it a certain way. I just stopped talking. It's a girl thing when you're like, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. He used to hate that I used to do that. Like I used to never talk about what's on my mind. Like if there's something he did that like bothered me, I would never talk about it. Cause then in my head, I'm like, oh, like I'm gonna sound crazy. Like I don't wanna mention it. So that's something we really worked on throughout our relationship. And I've gotten better. Now if he says something, I'm like, why'd you say that? Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah, we fixed that real quick.
Yeah.
Fixed that issue real quick.
So now we just literally, there's nothing we're like too afraid or too shy to talk about. Like if something comes up and it's like, one of us doesn't like it, we bring it up. And communication is very important, okay?
It only took us like 3-4 months
Yeah.
to pass that point.
Oh, look at us now. What does your stress management look like? What are some of your current stressors in life? He handles stress way better than I do. I like have a mental breakdown if I'm too stressed out, or like any little thing. That's actually like, I need to work on that. Like a lot of little things. If I have a lot of little things to do, even though like it's not that big of a deal, I get stressed out very easily. Versus him, he's very like logical, and he's like, okay, let's prioritize. Like we need to do this. Once we're done with this, let's go on to that. He simplifies things a lot more than I do.
Well, it's because you try to perfect a lot of things.
Yeah, I try to make things too perfect. That's true.
Which if you try to make things too perfect, you never end up doing anything.
I've gotten better though at prioritizing. It's because I try to focus on so many different things. I just learned that I need to prioritize better, and he helps me like get better at that. If I planned a surprise birthday party for you, how would you like it? You don't like surprises.
I do not like surprises.
Well, I would love it. So my birthday coming up. I've never had a surprise party before. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to the last deck of cards, Deeper Connect. This is the stage we're at, I feel like. Now it's about to get juicy. Oh my God, I love this question.
What?
What passions, hobbies, and interests would you want to continue after marriage?
What was the question?
Maybe. What passions, hobbies, and interests would you want to continue after marriage?
You alright? You good?
Oh, did I just fall asleep?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah, for you. Oh my God, you're falling asleep. It's past his bedtime. Wake up.
Beach days, having milkshakes on the beach, taking walks on the beach, hiking near the beach. Bonfires on the beach. But if we move out of California, then we won't have a beach, so we're gonna do all those things without a beach.
Okay, what about work-related stuff? You want to continue with your businesses?
Some women, I have no idea if it's common or not, but I don't think women feel comfortable when some men are in business because business is risky.
Did y'all hear that?
And if you're trying to...
Hold on. The mask scared him.
Scared him?
Yeah.
You didn't have nightmares?
I heard like kids screaming outside, and they walk in. They were scared of the Mystery Bay mask.
Yeah, some women don't support men that have businesses because it's risky when you're raising a family. So it's important to find someone that supports you and has confidence in you.
Having a supportive partner is very important. Obviously, like when you first have kids, yeah, your career is getting delayed, or the woman's side, but there's no reason why you should stop pursuing your passions or your hobbies or interests when you have a partner. If anything, you're supposed to work together to grow that. So like his businesses, I would want to be a part of that and help him grow his projects or whatever he's working on. And vice versa, like me with social media or acting or whatever it is I want to start, for example, like you're supposed to support each other. There's no reason why you should just put that to a stop. Okay, some of these questions are like, they're very WTF. Do you have any nieces or nephews? Are you close to any of them?
Good.
I think what the psychologist is trying to do in this situation is trying to see, like, okay, why aren't you close to your nieces or nephews? Is there a deeper issue going on?
Maybe because they're thousands of miles away.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Good question.
After marriage, what changes do you anticipate in your relationship with your relatives? Well, I think still having constant communication with your family members is very important. Obviously, we understand we're not going to be able to see them as much, but you know, we got WhatsApp, we got text message, we got ways to communicate, FaceTime. Like, there's no reason why you should just like stop communicating with them.
I just realized a lot of these answers to these questions could change over time. Especially.
Oh, this is. I didn't hear what? Why?
For many reasons. Continue.
What have you learned from your parents' relationship? That true love does exist. My parents, like you guys, if you see my TikToks of my mom and dad, that's real life. Like, obviously some of them are acted out, but that's only after that scenario actually happened. You know what I mean? Like, they still joke around all the time with each other. My mom still to this day tells me how she can't live without my dad and she doesn't know what she would do without him. And they've been married for like 29, no, they've been married for like 32 years, 31, 32 years. So it just goes to show that true love does exist. And yeah, obviously there's like arguments and disagreements, but that's just a part of the relationship.
If one person is gone for a while, they end up missing the other person. Like as much as they don't like admitting it, they tell us.
How is gift giving viewed in your family on occasions like birthdays, Christmas, etc.?
If you wanted something, you would just tell the person that you want it, or get it yourself. The easiest thing to do is just create an Excel sheet and just share it with each other. We did that recently.
We just did that because I couldn't figure.
She's not adding anything to the list.
We did it. You're not adding anything to your list. I
added one thing.
That wasn't an actual thing. The reason we did the Excel sheet is because he never tells me what he wants. Like I could never figure out what he wants.
If I sit here and try to think of what I want, I can't think of
There's literally, this happened twice already, guys, where I would get him something he says he wants and he makes me return it. Because he's like, oh.
Because I end up not needing it.
He's like, oh no, I don't want you to get that for me. Like, what even is your excuse?
I don't need it. Like I thought I did it.
He would literally, like, I would wait and listen to conversations. Like, we'd randomly be talking on the phone. He'd be like, oh, I need another one of this. Like, you know, you just randomly say things like you're missing or you need. And I literally get that same exact thing. He's like, no, I don't need it. I already ordered it. But like, he wouldn't order it. He just doesn't want me to get him anything. I'm just very big on like spoiling. I just love spoiling.
Like, the whole love language crap. I don't feel like gifts symbolize love for me. Personally, it's different for everyone. I don't need gifts.
Yeah, it's different for everyone because I think it's very important.
For me, it's more so just like do my laundry.
Make me a sandwich.
Make me a sandwich. A couple sandwiches. Give me some pretzels, snacks, apples with peanut butter.
So yours is acts of service.
Sure.
That's acts of service. We do both.
Massages, you know, things like that.
We do both appreciate acts of service more than just like getting a gift, you know? Because acts of service, you're putting more effort in it than just like buying something. But...
Yeah. And I'd rather explore more than spend money on stupid stuff that eventually loses value and you're not going to use it.
Yeah, he's more into experiences than gifts, right? Which I agree, I'm like that too. Like we also know how to spoil each other when it's right, you know what I mean? So birthday, anniversary, Valentine's Day, Christmas, all these different holidays, like we make sure we spoil each other because it's also important, you know? Like if Valentine's Day comes up because it's coming up and like he doesn't do anything romantic, I'm like, he's never done it and I know he wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying like those are common things you expect out of your significant other because it shows that they love you. It's not everything, but it shows that they mean something to you.
I'm ready to leave.
Why would we still gotta make TikToks?
No, baby. No.
Baby.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
The TikToks aren't gonna take long.
Why you always lying?
Just two. We do also have this like hand statue clay situation that Mr. Ube got me that we haven't had a chance to make.
It's a molding.
It's a molding statue thing where you like mold your hands in the clay and then it forms into a statue. So we will leave that for another video because he's fallen asleep over here. It's like past his bedtime. It's only like 10:16 p.m.
Is it really?
Yeah. Oh, that to him is like 4 a.m.
Huh?
That to you is like 4 a.m.
Well, I wake up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I sleep at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Valentine's Day is coming up, so if you're looking for something to do with your partner, you don't really want to go out.
Buy this game on Amazon. It'll be linked below.
No, that sounds like a
Buy it.
We just thought this would be like a cute little quality time situation that you can do with your partner if you have a partner, and if you don't have a partner,
then get one.
No, that was funny, but no. Alright guys, we are gonna end this video right here. Make sure you are subscribed. I do upload a video every week, and like this video if you want to see more of this guy.
Give her some ideas too, comment below.
Yeah.
Video ideas.
Yeah. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Do I shake your hand? Oh.
No, we gotta do this. Bye. You gotta wave.
Wait, go.
Bye. That looks so weird.